Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fair RC's live stream today. This is the end of the year live stream, and you'll probably notice I've had a haircut. I'm gonna try and be respectable in 2024. Yeah, nice to see you all here today. Oh, you can see something in the corner there that I shouldn't be showing you right now. There we go. That's better. All right. So yeah, nice to see everybody here. A lot of people talking and guessing what we're going to be showing today. And today's live stream is all about kind of recapping what's been released in December. We're going to go through all of the items, but probably not showing you all of it because that could take quite a while. But just going through it and talking about some of those details. And then also we have a new product to unbox and show off today from a brand that we haven't had before on the show. So for those of you hoping for a let me just turn my phone off. For those of you or hoping for an FMS release. I'm sorry, it's not an FMS release today, but it's a pretty cool one. And I think, you know, for those of you who are into bashers, into monster trucks, then I think you'll be quite excited or quite happy about this one. And we're also going to do a giveaway, but I'm going to tell you right now that the giveaway, the way we do giveaways is going to be a little bit different from now on. This is because I'd really like to see you guys clicking like a little bit more on the screen. So we often have like up to almost 200 people watching at the same time, and I think for this I would expect to have a few more likes. So I'd like to for us to get 100 likes before we do a giveaway. Okay, so as soon as we do 100 likes, I'll announce the giveaway, and yeah, that will give you a chance to win something. And today's giveaway will be the RTR car that we are showing you, the new one that we're releasing today. So it's pretty cool giveaway, and just please, if you're watching, please make sure you put a like. I think that's at least give me something back. You know, you don't lose anything by clicking like. Nice to see you all, and let's go through some of the comments and just say hello to everyone. So first again, that's always, it seems to be a tradition here. Dragon Call and Bash is the one to welcome everybody to the show, and thank you very much for joining once again. Ron, Peter Griffin, William McHugh, Casitas Crawlers says mega release. Okay, don't get me excited because that has to mean F110 scale blazers are here, or the release of the FMS 180 retro scale version. I've not heard of that before. It's not a mega release, it's a mega RC release, and it's a new brand. It's called Mega RC. Well, I think it's a new brand, new for us, and I believe that they're new, and I'll tell you all about them in a minute. Okay. Good morning from the UK, says Andy Grant. Hello, Quinn. Hello, Scott Spicer, Penthouse. Isn't the picture the 124th Colorado? I'm not sure if the picture is that actually. It's a basher. It's a basher. So something like that. And Mark Starr says, just got my limited edition T Hunter number 12. It's great. I'm really glad you like it. And yeah, just tell us how the performance is going, because you know, that was one of the special features. And yeah, it's been interesting seeing where all of these different numbers are going, and we've totally sold out now. So we don't have any more to show you. I don't even have one here in the studio. So yeah, I can't show it to you today, although I'll quickly mention it a bit later on. Then we have Sam Old. Same old, sorry, same old. That image looks like a basher release, not a crawler. You're absolutely right. We didn't do that just to throw people off, as Scott Spicer says. We showed that as a tease of the real item that we're going to be showing today. So I know there's a lot of crawler fans here, but you know, it's nice to have a bit of variety as well. Andy Grant says, I got my order of a Willis Jeep 112 yesterday, but I'm disappointed that the transmitter is faulty. Hopefully I will get a replacement for it. Andy, if you got it from Fair RC, please contact us. Our support will help you. Just let us know that there's a problem. As usual with all of these things, it helps us if you can take a video of the problem as well. If you email us, just make sure you try and send a video of the issue, and then we can see it. We'll send it to the manufacturer and get you a replacement part or whatever you need. So yeah, sorry about that, Andy Grant. Okay, hello everybody. I think I'm just going to skip down and say hello to everybody who's spoken. It's nice to see Discipline RC here. Thanks for joining us. I always enjoy your videos. A lot of fun. It's hard to make a RC channel that's different these days. You know, everybody's doing the same things, and I think Discipline RC always makes me laugh in his videos, and I think that's a great thing. So if you haven't checked out his channel, please do. Jeff Makovich is here. Nice to see you. Another person that always makes me laugh. Yeah, so many comments. I'm just going to skip down, and I'm sorry if I've missed a bunch of really cool, interesting chat in the box. Okay, and yeah, so let's get started. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you all had a great opening and a great family get together this Christmas. We had a nice time. Last year we had a party at our house. This year we went out for dinner to an American restaurant nearby, which is it was very nice. They put on quite a kind of small spread, but had everything there that we would expect from a Christmas dinner, which was fantastic. They had cranberry sauce, bread sauce, all these kind of things which you don't normally get in China. It was all there. There was turkey, there was roast beef. It was fantastic. And yeah, looking forward to the next year, and this will be the last live stream of the year. So every month now, because we've been thinking about how to have more live streams. We think they're a pretty good way to get to know you guys and to kind of show off the products a little bit. And so we want to have more, but it's hard to have a live stream when we don't have anything new to show. So we've had in the past a couple of times we've had the history of the cars live stream, which I thought was pretty fun. We've got a couple of those more to show, but after that we can't just keep doing it. So we have to come up with some new ideas. So we've decided that at the end of every month we'll have a kind of roundup of all of the products that were released that month. So it won't contain any new stuff normally, but it will be good for people who missed previous episodes and things like that. Episodes, oh my god. So yeah, it's this is a monthly roundup, but we're also showing off a new product today. So I'm going to start off with a roundup of some of the things, and then I'll bring out the new one. So let's begin. So I think that December started off where we weren't really sure if we would have many new products, especially from FMS, but they didn't let us down in the end, and we had some really cool stuff ready for Christmas. So at the end of November, there was this little guy, which is the FPV Nissan GTR style car. This one comes with a headset and is really fun for you get the first person point of view. Driving is fast. It does, it spins, it does stunts, and you can set up little courses in your house. It has really cool light functions. And yeah, really nice little package, especially for Christmas, where you've got the family around, and it's something that everybody can do together. And at the beginning of December, they released a second model, which was this one. And this one has a BMW style look to it. And it was called Flush, which was like the strangest name I could think of for a small car. But it's The reason it's called flush is because of the way the wheels are angled outward at the bottom, and that's called hella flush style, and so that's why it's called flush. And so if you get two of them, you can race them against each other and have a lot of fun, basically. This was 135.99, and for me, once again, it's just a really great way to get new people into the hobby. It's fun for your kids and everything like that. So I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to get my kids into this hobby. This hobby is for me. This is my time, and I completely understand. My son's been sick recently, and then also had Christmas holidays, so I've been home nonstop, and it's oh, it really tires you out, and it's nice to have a hobby just for yourself. But yeah, of course, you want to share the good things in life with your kids, and so this is a really great way to get your kids into the hobby, get other people into the hobby, because people will want to try it, the first person point of view. I think it's something new and something interesting, so great to see FMS kind of getting into that. And I don't know what their overall sales are like, so I don't know if this experiment has worked and they're going to carry on making new stuff for this, but very interesting anyway. It's nice to see FMS kind of pushing the boat out a bit and trying different things. I think at the very least, it would be great to get some of these first person point of view things on a crawler, and taking on a rock crawler course in first person point of view would be really fun. But like I mentioned in another episode, I think the problem with that is when you're crawling, you're going to need to see outside the sides and also the rear view. So you're going to need a few different camera options to really be able to do it properly. But I think once they can sort that out, I think the technology is a really interesting one that we might see in the future on other FMS products. Yeah, this one camera is a little bit loose, but I'm not sure if that's normal or not. Seems fine. Okay. So I'm going to put those to the side. And then we had another, sorry, as I go through this, I'm going to go back to the comments and see if I can catch some of your comments as we go. So let's go back, have a look. It looks like a penny racer from when I was a kid, says Matt Osborne. Yeah, they're so small. Very cool to see them, the high functionality they have these days. Proportional steering, everything like that is really cool. I thought the price was high, but if it comes with a headset, it's definitely worth it. I think that's really that's what I thought as well. I thought the price for such a small crawler, such a small RC car is quite high. But then you do get the whole package with the headset and everything in the box, which is a very good thing. I think the problem for me comes where you're not going to get many people who want to buy like 10 of these cars. Like you get, if you're into the crawler hobby, you want to get quite a lot of different crawlers, and there are people with 20 different RC, mini crawlers on their shelves, something like what I've got here. And I don't think you're going to get people who will want to get like 10 or 20 of these little things. Two is probably enough. And and then the if you do want to get 10 or 20, do you really want to get 10 or 20 headsets to go with it? Probably not. So they need to find out a way, I think, of selling these separately, selling the headsets separately, having that kind of camera functionality. Maybe if they could put this kind of attachment onto their other cars, and then you can buy the camera and the headset separately. I think that would be a really great product, but I don't know if they can make it into a business model. So for me, that's the interesting thing, to see what FMS really do with it down the line. William McHugh says, "Hey Joe, hey William, nice to see you." And during Christmas, I got an email from you, William, and I do plan on replying. So just bear with me. I will. I need to basically be there with my computer so I can see what you need, and also not have my son around to look after. But anyway, sorry, I shouldn't be really talking about it during the live stream. Dragon Crawl and Bash, just got my SOA set up to finish up the CR18P van conversion to a lowrider. That's really cool. Send us your photos. I'd love to see how that looks. And Evo Pro did not fix the horrid torque twist. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That Hobby Plus are looking at. You know, they did have an idea to have a reverse, you know, the rear side of the drive shaft to spin in the opposite direction to eliminate the torque twist. But I don't know if they've released that yet, and I think that they were planning on putting it on one of their products, but turns out that it would be too difficult to put it on all of their different bodies, so they decided against it in the end. But I'm sure that they'll find some solution for you down the road for that. Is the blue and white truck new on the second shelf over his right shoulder, over my right shoulder? This one here, that's my left shoulder. This one, this is the Chevrolet Easy RC, Chevrolet Colorado monster truck. And this is, it's quite new. I think it was released in November or October. Really, really fun platform, fast, very durable, good suspension. It's a really nice product, and we'll compare it, I think, with the product that we're showing you in just a moment. And I remember those. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just gonna try and catch up with some of the chat. I love my Colorado. The only problem I have is being able to charge it because the battery comes with no external wiring. I can't, I remember it kind of tucks away in there quite neatly. I can't remember how it charges, to be honest. Okay. Is there going to be an RTR mod with Unimog camper releasing? There will be, yeah. So we're planning on releasing the Unimog with the body, sorry, with the camper shell already installed, or it might need to be installed. I think they might need to send them separately because of the packaging, but we'll see. It basically coming together, and then you might need to do a bit of installation yourself. Okay, guys, so just quickly before I go on to the next one, please do know that if we reach 100 likes in our live stream today, we will do a giveaway. So please make sure you click like if you haven't done already. Next up, we are, I'm going to show you the next car that FMS released in December. Okay, so this is the licensed Chevrolet Colorado, similar to this one, this Easy RC one, but you can see the size difference is huge. This is truly a mini one. This one's kind of in the middle. And yeah, really, this one is really nice. I like the narrower body, you know, so it gives the axle, it makes the axles really nice and wide. Has hollow tires, very low center of gravity. And this, is this on the right way? This, yeah, it is. Okay, and it comes with the wheelie bar, and yeah, it's a really, really good performer. Let me quickly grab some details up about it. Where are you? Okay, yeah, so I wasn't sure when I did my live stream how fast this could actually go. This has 2-speed. Both speeds are really fast for, you know, compared to FMS's normal, you know, cars, and compared to like the Max Smasher and things like that. Shouldn't say Max, should I? But this is really fast compared to the Smasher. It has a powerful motor inside, which I'm not sure what it is. I didn't get that information. Okay, here we go. It's not showing. I need to take it off. The body just comes off like this, and then yeah, it just kind of comes out there, and then There's a couple of clips at the back. And yeah, I wasn't sure how fast it was. And then I tried to get the answer from the engineer, and he sent me some really cryptic answer. And and I couldn't figure it out during the live stream. But basically, it's 24 kilometers per hour. 24 kilometers per hour, which is really good for a mini crawler, I think. So this one, it doesn't. Oh, it's a 370 brushed motor. A very interesting thing is they're going to be releasing a brushless version down the line, which is really nice. It's got a nice big 7.4-volt battery, and yeah, it's got metal gears in the servo, giving it making it really strong, and it's good suspension, independent suspension, and really nice product for people, especially for like beginners to start this kind of thing. The massive bashes that you can get are great, but a little bit intimidating to start off with, so something like this is a great kind of starting point for beginners, and also people that don't want to take up all of their shelf space with these huge huge monster trucks. Something smaller is just as much fun and can be taken to skating parks and things like that. It's really nice, and the price was $149.99. This was available in 3 different colors, which I think is perfect, with a lot of stickers you can decorate the car with to make it look cool. Very nice scale look to it as well. This one didn't have LEDs, but pretty cool. Okay, so that was the second FMS product that they released, and now apart from that, we've got quite a lot of brand products that we released this month. So this has been a great month for boosting our merch and bolstering our merch. And so we had the Fair RC cap. There we go. Pretty nice. Fair RC cap. We have a Fair RC neck pillow, which feels pretty good. It's got that memory foam. It goes back into shape after you squeeze it. Really nice. Good fit for people about my size, I guess. You Americans are crazy. Always have such big sizes. You guys are huge giants. I don't know how it happened, because you guys, a lot of your families come from Europe, and we're smaller, but somehow you guys are much bigger, and you have so much land, I guess, that your bodies have grown to take up that land. I don't know, but yeah, for a standard European, it's a pretty good size. We also have these socks. They're called festive socks. These were $4.99, and we gave a lot of them away as well for Christmas for some of our top customers. There are 3 different choices. I guess we're going to have to change the name of these from festive socks to fun socks or something else now, so because it's no longer Christmas. But that was quite a nice little thing to add. We have these mouse pads, Fair RC mouse pads, and we also had some mugs. Quickly show you these mugs, coffee mugs, and these were $16.99, so a little bit high on the price side. I would really love to know if we're able to ship these without them breaking. So if you got one, we did do some in some of the giveaways and things like that. If you got one, just let us know that it arrived safely. That would be good. And we also had some sticker packs releasing this month as well. We had the Batrazzi sticker pack, and that's $4.99. And then we had Fair RC stickers for $2.99. Sorry, this one's missing. It's up here. You can see it. These are just plastic stickers. They're not water decals, so they just go on nice and easy. But they're a little bit. You can see some of the translucent parts when you put it on. So it's it doesn't. For me, it's you just have to be careful how you put it on. but it's nice to have these kind of options, and we also put these in different sets, and when people order stuff, we put them in. So hopefully you guys like that, and we're working on some more stickers. Yeah, some different designs for the future as well. I think that's all for the merch. Yeah. Let me go back to the sorry, the cup. What about? I showed the cup. Okay, there we go. There's a cup again. There's a cup you can see. There we go. Very nice. It's a nice size. Feels quite, yeah, quite good quality. So yeah. Okay, and let's go back to the comments. And I just got my socks today. That was a cool surprise, says Kevin. I'm glad you like them. Would love the mug. Might have missed it, but was the content of the mystery boxes discussed at all? That's something I totally forgot about. We have a mystery box open today. I can tell you about it now, shall I? So the mystery box is $79.99. It's only for cars. You only get there's a couple of builders kits, some Hobby Plus CR18P products in there. We've got a couple of easy RC cars, and we've even got some 112 cars in there as well. So some of our 112 very high scale cars from either FMS or Rock Hobby, but really those are really nice ones. $79.99. You can, if you go onto the link, we'll put the link on for you in just a minute. And then the point is that you won't know exactly what you're going to get. So don't buy it, please. Don't buy it if you're somebody who is going to be fussy, okay? Because you don't know what you're going to get, okay? So if you get something and it's not what you were hoping for, I don't really want to hear about it, because I don't think that, I think that this is the point. You know, the point is that it's a very cheap price, and it's a really good, they're all really good products. They're much cheaper than what we normally sell them for. If you want to tell me that, oh, this is available in this other store for $50, then please just go and buy it for $50. If you, you know, or just don't buy the mystery box, you know. So so I kind of give you a couple of clues what it will be, but the fun of it is waiting to see what you actually get. So this is $79.99. We don't normally sell RC cars for such a price. At least we don't have a lot of them for that price. They're all of the cars that we're doing. There's no like bashers or monster trucks or FPV cars in there. It's mostly crawlers and scalers. So that's what you're going to get. Just beware that a couple of them are builders kits, and there's some in there that are 112 really high quality scale RC cars in there as well. So yeah, good luck. I hope you get something that you want. $79.99 is a really good deal, and yeah, if you've got money left over from Christmas, then this might be a good one for you. Just don't get it if you're kind of the fussy type, and yeah, just be aware that just have a look through our catalog and see what cars we've got, and if there are a bunch of or a few cars in there that you don't want, just be aware that you might get that in a mystery box, you know. So so don't get the mystery box if there's if there's a chance that you're gonna get something that you really don't like. So yeah, just be careful before you buy it. There's a link. You can check the link at the top of the chat box, and this one is a link to our mystery box for $79.99. Good luck, everybody. Okay, and so let's quickly go back to the comments. Okay, Papa Shorties, nice to see you today. I got my hat and hoodie for Christmas. I finally have a cap worthy of replacing old trusty cap. Good, I'm glad it fits. I think he said we are fat, lol. No, just big bones. Big bones. Americans have big feet, big everything. But yeah, good for you guys. Good for you. My life My wife loves the socks. Cool, cool. Says Harry Hetzer. Double A day. Replying to something William said. I'm sorry I didn't see that, so maybe I'll just skip past. Days of RC. Might have missed it, but was the content of the that's the one I just read. There we go. Pepper Shorty says we're fat. Okay, okay. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to this was also quite a quiet month for Batrazzi, but we had a few parts that they released, and I'll quickly show you those. So the two of them are installed on this FCX 18 body. So we're selling, Batrazzi have now released some chassis links and steering links, which you can see just here in brass. And these are great additions to your LCAT because the LCAT is quite top heavy. So it's good to get some brass down there. The chassis links are $19.99. The steering links are $17.99, and there's also a servo horn set for $7.99. So that's from Batrazzi. Then we also had Furitech parts, and they released, or we released, so many of their parts this month that it's hard to mention them all, but I'll quickly go through some. So they released their Stellar transmission with mini Godzilla brushless for the Smasher. That was that set was $79.99, and then they also had the Stellar transmission with a micro Komodo brushless for FCX 24, other crawler type FCX 24s, also $79.99. They had a Greyhound sensorless motor, which was $34.99. They had a bunch of FX 118 parts released as well: steering links, chassis links, clear body set, brass hubs. They had a Bettel carbon fiber comp chassis, which helps with the center of gravity, and there's a bunch of holes for adjusting the suspension and things like that. That's $59.99. They had a bearing kit. They had a micro Komodo brushless motor with 15T steel pinion for the FX 118. That was $34.99. And also a pre-built front axle set with servo for FX 118 for $39.99. So a bunch of Furitech parts. Sorry, a bunch of Furitech parts. And that's always nice to know. So I think Furitech are also bringing out a pretty cool RTR quite soon. So I'm looking forward to showing that off in the live stream coming up. So how are we doing with the likes so far? I don't know how many we've got. It's over 100? Okay, cool. Guys, we're going to have a giveaway. Thank you very much for liking the live stream. Some of you are fine, I like it. But thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. And I knew we could get there. So yeah, thank you for that. I'm going to show off the last few bits and pieces we've had for December, and then I'll show off the new car. And after we do the new car, we'll have a giveaway for it. Okay, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, let's go through some of the Fair RC mod stuff that we released this month. So this was also a good month if you like color shift paint jobs. So we had, let me show you quickly, the CR18Ps, and we released them with two different color shift paint looks. So this first one is a kind of bronze color. It's a little bit off center. I think it's okay. Yeah, both with painted bumpers and with Batrazzi wheels and tires installed. This was $149.99 for this, which is a really good price. You can also buy the body separately for $59.99. So excellent. Yeah, excellent for people who are keen on getting this kind of funky look. I think these would look great with some decals on it as well. Yeah, people in the last live stream mentioned that the wipers were not on straight. And that's true. It looks a bit better now. And okay, so that was a really good one. And then for the same kind of color shift paint, we also had a Bronco body. It's like a Bronco body for the FCX24, which was $49.99. So that includes the all the parts that you need to get it installed, all of the scale parts and some stickers as well. And that was a chameleon Lexan body kit. So yeah, we've had in the past, we've got a blue and a red one, and now this is a new color, $49.99. Pretty cool, especially if you've got an FCX24, you want to get a new look and you don't want to buy a whole new RTR. So $49.99 is a pretty good deal. Okay, we also had the LC80 in this kind of dark green color shift with this stripe across here, which was a bit controversial. Some people say they don't like it and it should continue across, but I quite like it. And I think each to their own, right? I really like the dark paint. I think it kind of sets off this kind of this really hard angled aggressive look. It makes it look a little bit more retro in my feeling, and yeah, very, very nice. So this mod also came with Bertrandsi wheels and tires, and this mod was $219.99. Yeah, really, really cool. If you haven't got an LC80 FCX18 yet, it's a really good one to get. And yeah, this mod is a nice option for you. Then we had, one of the biggest ones, and I'm really sorry that I can't show it to you today because we've sold out all of them, including the one that the one that I showed in the live stream. We sent it back to be spruced up to make sure that it's new, and then sent it out. That was the number one. So yeah, so I hope that means that all of them, there's 99 that were sent out, and some people were wondering why didn't we sell them very quickly, you know? So some people were expecting us to sell them all in one day. It took us a couple of weeks in the end, I think, and I think this is partly just we didn't advertise it. You know, we put it on our Facebook, of course, but we didn't send them out to different YouTubers and things like that because we only had 99. We didn't want to send them when we wanted our customers to get them, and so the souped up Tea Hunter mod was repainted in this really nice red and black color scheme, and it had so many features that it's hard to remember them all. It had a beefy motor installed. It had servo over axle. It had overdrive, 20% overdrive in the front. It had, oh god, new upgrade wheels, really big ones. So it really changed the appearance of the car as well. A little bit of rubbing on the fenders, but pretty good. And you know, overall the performance of those are much better than the original tires. And then it had new big bore shock suspension and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it was really cool to see this kind of very, very upgraded, very different mod from Fair RC. This was done in collaboration with Hobby Plus. So they've been making a bunch of upgrade parts for their cars, and they decided to throw it all together in this mod for us, which yeah, it was really nice. And I think a lot of people are super happy with them. It was full metal gears in there as well. So yeah, I think the only things that I would say to add the performance of this car would be if you've got it, that is, I would suggest that you get more brass. There are a lot of brass parts that you can get, and also maybe wider axles. There's a kit that you can get with wider axles, which would eliminate the rub on the fenders, and also just make it look really, really cool, add to the performance of the car. So I would suggest some of those would be excellent upgrades. Did you get one? Let us know in the comments if you've got one, if you've tried it, what do you think? So let's see. I'm just going to go back and have a look at some of the comments here. 32 out of the 99 limited edition. It was so much, Joe. I did a screen recording of the specs, I think. Yeah, yeah, I think so. There were so many things, I can't even remember them all, but so many different upgrades. And it was just great to see a fair RC doing stuff like that. And I hope that we do it more in the future. Um, Don Hoskins, you have the most valuable one. Number 69. There's one more, 00. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that a 00? So that would be 100 in total. But I don't think there is a 00. That wouldn't make sense. Okay, a color shifting. So it skipped down to the bottom, and now I can't read it. I'll let you know which one I get. I don't think they saved one for last, though. No, we didn't. It's all kind of random, so I'm not sure what number you'll get. I highly recommend them. Their best use case is with scale trucks. They kind of turn your stock rig into a sleeper. Sorry, I'm not sure which one you mean. And the Wi-Fi is bad. I'm sorry if some people have noticed some lag. I'm sorry, guys. I know that's really annoying. Just try refreshing the page. Just refresh the page and you might catch up. Out of all the minis, the FMS 118 is the one that's just a blast. I think you mean the FCX 18. I think that's also one of my favorite as well. One of my favorites, I should say. Can I reach out to you and see if we can get help getting the list completed? Yeah, sure. Just email us or contact us on Facebook, and we're happy to reply. Okay, so let's go on. I do have a new car to show you, but I'm just going to quickly finish up what we've been doing for Fair RC Mods this month. So we also had the release of the Unimog truck camper shell. Now I looked through the comments last time, and it seemed I'd forgotten to show it with it installed. There was another live stream where it was fully installed. It's actually quite hard to put on unless you take this the cab off. So here is fully installed. This is the camper shell on the Unimog. You can buy this camper shell separately. This is a 3D printed camper shell. It's available in black or in just unpainted version. It's got really nice details all around. Of course, it's not going to help with your crawling performance, but it looks really, really cool. And sometimes you just got these cars, you know, like you might have the Unimog at home and you just don't use it that much. And so this would be a really cool project to get the 3D printed camper shell. And then, you know, you could go to town painting it the way that you like. And I think that's a really cool little project where you could make use of a car that you might not be using all the time. Yeah, this is available for 13. No, let me just quickly check. It's $19.99, which is the unpainted version, and then the painted version is something like $26.99 or something like that. And then along with that, we also released this 3D printed front bumper, which is only $4.99. And so it gives it a nice different look. And yeah, but just remember that these parts are 3D printed. And we also had a Smasher roof rack, which was $12.99. So we've started to release a lot of these for Fair RC this month. I think one of the trends is that we're releasing parts separately for these mods, so you can start to mod them yourself. And I think that's a great trend. You know, having new bumper choices and things like that is really nice for hobby fans. You know, a lot of people, you like the mods, but actually part of the fun of modding of the RC thing is modding yourself. You know, so having these parts available separately, I hope really appeals to some of you. And then we also had some scale accessories which were released. We had a scale bag, a net, a rug, like a roll-up rug. We had a bunch of stuff. And so, yeah, hopefully more and more of these things in the future for those mini RC scale accessory fans. There are a lot of accessories available for 110 scale, but not so many for smaller scale stuff. So yeah, we'll try and get more of them for you down the road. Okay, and that brings me to the end of the monthly roundup, and you guys have like finished holding your breath. We can finally look at the new RC car. So this was a car from Mega RC. Mega RC, let me quickly show you the box. Okay, Mega RC are a sub-brand of Hobby Plus. So they are a trustworthy brand. Something I know about Hobby Plus is that they actually their expertise originally lie in monster trucks and bashers and stuff like that. So they know a lot about this area. And Mega RC are focused more on like beginner friendly style cars. So that's looking at like more durability, ease of use, and also cheaper price. So let's have a look and see what they've got. You see it's a pretty small one for a monster truck. So that's another trend recently. We've been releasing quite a lot of these small crawlers and small bashers. And let's have a look at this one. This one comes in 2 color choices, and I've been told that this one is the orange one. And remember, we're doing a giveaway of these, so please stay tuned to the end. Okay, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is called the M Titan. The M Titan. What does it say? Cross Country Race Championship, it says at the bottom. Mini Monster 4x4 truck. It's an RTR. Okay, and now I'm going to have to tip it upside down to get it out the box. And okay, pretty cool, pretty nice box. You can see a photo of it just there. Okay, nice graphic, I think. And let's have a quick look at the bottom. It says ready to run, 4-wheel drive, 2.4 gigahertz, qualified shocks, adjustable ring, ball bearings, brush power, brushless optional. Okay, so it's got an optional brushless setup. That's pretty cool. Optional metal spur or diff gears, splash waterproof electronics. So it's splash proof, I guess, is what it means. So don't go submerging it all, but a bit of water should be fine. And let's open it up. It's a little bit damaged over here, but, so let's see. Bring it out. So yeah, this is the orange version. Have a look. Okay. What does Dirk mean, guys? Is that good or bad? Okay. Pretty nice. It's got stickers already attached. Okay. And I've also got the red version, which you maybe saw if you were one of the early people to the live stream today. Okay, there's no wires to keep it down. So it's nice and easy to get out the box. We have the transmitter here, Mega RC, and it has very simple transmitter. It's very light, it's big. One-handed steering, a little bit difficult for one-handed steering if if you haven't got giant American hands. Maybe it's made for Americans rather than Europeans. The trigger is a little bit light, and yeah, I mean it's not super high quality, but this is, I think, one of the key selling points is that this is going for $79.99. $79.99. That's the cheapest, one of the cheapest, at least, RTR cars that we have, especially for a new product. $79.99 gets you a 1:16 scale mini monster. And yeah, if you like that price, please put a like and let us know. $79.99. Let's have a look at the parts that come with it. Okay, I'm going to open the bag. Okay, normally it has a little, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we have here the battery. This is a 7.4 volt, 1500 milliamp battery, and it comes with the charger. It's just a standard USB charger here. Okay, and it comes with a wheelie kit as well. Manual. Just standard manual, all English. All English. And it's got a breakdown of all of the chassis parts and everything. It's all in photos. There's no diagram of it here, which is a strange option, but it's got like 11 pages of photos with all of the parts that make up the chassis. So pretty cool. Okay, good stuff. And here is the body. It's just attached with these body clips. Now, just remember, this is $79.99. So this is, I guess this is competing with the EasyRC and the FMT 24 cars for the size, but the price is really, really low in comparison. Here is the chassis. Okay. So there's a few differences I can see between this and the Colorado EasyRC. Let's just quickly compare the size. The wheelbase is almost the same. Okay, basically same size. The tire width and size is basically the same. But I think that the EasyRC one has a little bit more quality to it in terms of like durability and things like that. So if we have a look here, so this is the Mega RC, and this is the EasyRC car. They basically the same. This one has this kind of honeycomb chassis, which will make the chassis much stronger, much more durable than this one, which is just a kind of hollow look to it. And this one, the suspension, I think the suspension on this one is a little bit less springy. This one's a bit lighter, soft suspension. So you can see the difference really between them. As far as the parts, it has like a metal drive shaft in this one, which is nice to see. It has a metal drive shaft and mostly plastic parts, I think. This one has, the EasyRC version has metal parts along here. Metal steering links and things like that, whereas this one is mostly plastic. So I think this is where you're seeing the price difference. And but actually, I've played with this one. I actually took it out for a test drive and played it for a full battery, and it was really good. I did a lot of bashing with it. There was nothing broke. And my driving is terrible, so I was crashing into everything. It didn't break, so I think it's pretty durable. The top speed for this one is let me quickly check, is between 25 and 30 kilometers per hour. And so the speed is not so high that it's going to make huge impact collisions. So this will help it a little bit. And I to be honest, I trust Hobby Plus did a lot of testing on these because I know that they are good at monster trucks, and I think that they'll know that this is a pretty good value package. All of the parts will be available separately, so you'll be able to get the parts for replacement from our website. So that's another load off your mind if you're thinking about it and not sure if it really if it's a good value or not. One of the really key things for these cheaper monster trucks is, will the replacement parts be available? And so the good news is, yes, they will be on our website. So yeah, that's good. Sorry, I'm going to have to put the clips back on. So maybe I'll give this to my trusted helper, and I'll bring out the red one. Okay, and this one also has LEDs. There's a little LED bar in the front, which is very cool. And yeah, so EasyRC uses MJX chassis, and similar to many others, that's true. Whereas this one, I don't know if there's another car on the market which is exactly the same. But yeah, really good. $79.99 is, you can't really go wrong with something like that, and it's a lot of fun. I think the battery life, it says here 15 minutes, and I think that's about accurate for my experience as well. About 15 minutes. Maybe I got a bit longer, but you're never using it the whole time, right? So you pick it up and move it to somewhere else, and so it's hard to know for sure. But I'd say about 15 minutes of actual running is pretty good battery time for that. Let me tell you some of the other details. So it has a 390 brushed motor. It has an aluminium heatsink. It has 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, proportional steering, ball bearings, which is pretty cool, and 7.4 volt LiPo. Really, really nice value. We're going to give one away in today's show. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for all the likes, and thank you for all your patience. What's the time now? It's coming up to an hour, so thank you very much for staying with me. Hope you've had a good time, and we're going to do the giveaway. So the word for today, of course, will be mega. Okay, MEGA, mega. Let's try and learn this brand. I wish them all the success in the world. I hope that they, I hope they release more and more popular cars and help make us some sales as well. So mega, what you need to do is type in mega, MEGA. It can be capitals or not capitals. I'm going to count down from 10 and then take a screenshot. And whoever is clearly at the top, and that's not like half cut off, but at least 90% visible at the top of my screen. And then I will announce the winner. Whoever's at the top will win the mega RC car. Okay, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not looking. Okay, there we go. And okay, we've got somebody at the top. Jay Beard. Jay Beard, you are the winner for today. Jay Beard, I haven't seen you before, but congratulations and well done. So all you need to do, Jay Beard, is send us an email or message us on Facebook and tell us that you won the giveaway. And then what's next? Tell us that you won the giveaway. We'll give you a discount code, which you can then use to buy it on the site. For everybody else, check it out. $79.99 for a really, really cool monster truck. Cool body. Did I put this? Yeah, it's on the right way. Cool body. Very, very durable for this kind of price, and a great gift for anybody if you're still thinking of buying some gifts for Christmas and the New Year. My son, he's 4 years old. He said he likes this more than this one. He said, I thought it was because he didn't have it. It was a new one, so he likes it more. But the reason he likes it is because there's no rubbing on the fenders on this one. And he he runs this one around on the floor at home, pushing it around. And when he turns the wheels, it always rubs on the fenders. And so this one has a much wider body. Yeah, so he likes this one more because there's no rubbing on the fenders, which I'm very proud of him for thinking about the cars in this kind of detail. All right, guys, so let me go back quickly, say goodbye to everybody, and just check if there's any comments that I need to catch up on. Seems no. Congratulations, Jay Beard. Um, Okay, Casitas Crawler says, I'm thinking Furitech is going to come out with mini bash electronics. I wouldn't be surprised. Bring your son on this live stream next time. Yeah, he might know a lot more than I do. And kind of looks like a Remo hobby monster truck. Show the internals. Didn't I? I think I showed you just now. And color shift RC plane mod would be epic. We've also got, oh, I just asked my colleague to put that back on, but just go back in the video, just go back and you'll see the insides. It's a pretty standard setup for a monster truck. Nothing really advanced, you know, it's just a basic monster truck, but it does the job, and it's $79.99, very durable, good little toy. No, not toy. I don't know what we could say. Good little hobby item. Okay. Thank you very much. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.